Government is considering private sector support to complete stored portions of the Accra-Kumasi Highway. The project, which commenced in 2006, has been in a deteriorating state for years for lack of funding, despite its economic importance. Roads and Highways Minister Alhaji Inusa Hussaini told journalists the growing pressure on public funds make it tough to continue funding such projects alone.
The Accra-Kumasi Highway is a major busy connection between Ghana's capital, Accra, and Kumasi, the country's second largest city. More than 30-kilometer stretch of the road between Apedra Junction and Suhum has been in a deplorable condition as government has failed to pay contractors working on the road. Last month, chiefs and people of the eastern region poured onto the streets to register their anger over the situation.
Are we going to ignore people? What are we going to do? And then when you come here to see this thing so you can address it, it becomes a problem for people. We've got to just face the truth. This is not good.
What's the truth?
The truth is people need to have government taking care of their roads.
But Alhaji Inusa Hussaini, addressing a Meet the Press series today, said a transaction advisor had been sought and the procurement process was ongoing.
The ministry has commenced with the preparatory arrangements to adopt the public-private partnership model for the financing, construction and management of road infrastructure. The status of projects under consideration for PPP arrangement are as follows. 1. Accra-Takoradi Road. A transaction advisor has been procured to carry out pre-feasibility studies on the Accra-Takoradi Road to determine the financial viability and bankability of the project. The final report is expected by the end of August 2014. A full feasibility study will then commence, leading to procurement and construction. Project implementation is scheduled for 2016. Accra-Kumasi dualization. A transaction advisor has been procured to structure and the unsolicited proposal submitted by a concessionaire. The final structured proposal, which will be approved in line with the PPP policy, is expected to be submitted to the ministry by the end of October 2014 for onward submission to Parliament.
According to him, several road projects have seen major improvements and work are ongoing to complete them. He called for support from community members to help protect the existing road project completed by the government.
Road transportation remains one of the strategic sectors of Ghana's economy. It also forms an important part of the social safety net, facilitating the distribution of wealth through trade and employment opportunities in both urban and rural communities. Indeed, road transportation facilitates the movement of people, goods and services in all sectors of the economy, including tourism, mining, health, trade, education, agriculture, among others. It is for this reason that investment in road infrastructure and services is very critical.
And I'm sure you've heard by now that tertiary institutions have been cleared to reopen on Wednesday, August 27, 2014. Now, heads of these institutions are expected to share their Ebola preparedness plans with governments by Monday, August 25, 2014. And some of you are commenting on this particular one on facebook.com/Joy News on TV. So here's Bonti Benjamin, who is in Achime Buakwa, saying, is it preparedness by words or via action? Justice Jaden says, so I heard, but the institutions themselves have not made any decision on their websites, and even the UTAC strike is the main priority. You want us to keep you informed, Justice, exactly what we're doing right now. So a lot of you commenting. Prof. Kojode says, school can reopen, however, UTAC strike continues unabated. All right, so Autry Jackson is also saying it's polytechnics amongst those who will be reopening, cause for them, they still on strike. Okay, Seidu Summit Goza says, what about the basic schools. You can get involved in our conversations. Just visit facebook.com/Joy News on TV. Let me move on to some other issue that is also getting a lot of attention on Facebook now. The fact that Ghana's dreams of having a national airline gets closer as Transport Ministry signs Memorandum of Understanding with PricewaterhouseCoopers to serve as transaction advisors for the project. So here we go with some of your comments coming through. There's one, and I just missed it. Okay, so I'm loading the messages. I'll share with you in a bit, but you're watching News Desk here on the Joy News channel. Visit to facebook.com/Joy News on TV and get involved. Let's get talking on Facebook. All right, so